I've always hated the lunchroom, but my older brother, Kent, insists we sit here every day. He's tried telling me before it makes it so we never get in trouble. But honestly, that's crap. In my school, you can leave canvas or eat anywhere. Literally, nobody cares. I've tried dragging him outside before to get some fresh air, but no matter what I do, he just won't budge. Kent is in a club at my school called the Fashion Club. At least they would be if they had one more member, because there's only 3 of them. You need 4 to be a club. And I entirely blame the club for his refusal to go outside. Aren't you gonna go get lunch? Speak of the devil. I was waiting for you. Crowded place, Dude, there's at least 30 tables. Why do you want to sit on this one so badly? Maybe we wouldn't have to if we ate. For the 1000th time, I am not sitting on the dirt. I get up. Honestly, there's grass above the dirt. Ugh. I decide to get pizza. 1, it's the shortest line. 2, no one else likes it. Once I get back to our table, I see someone standing in front of Kent. I've never seen them before. They were most likely just 2 inches shorter than Kent, I think, with vibrant blonde, shaggy hair with 2 pink streaks. They were wearing skinny jeans. It genuinely looked like it could be part of their skin. Along with that, they're also wearing a white tank top and a bright pink cardigan that is currently hanging off their shoulders. And the 2 of them are just talking. Kent is smiling at them. Suddenly, Kent is waving me over, and I have a feeling that this is not going to end in my favor. Hi, you must be Kent's little sister. It is so nice to meet you. Shae, this is Leslie. Leslie, Shae. Kent introduces us. Hi, I say. Then Kent turns back to Leslie. Les, I don't care what you say. You need to go to class. Kent pretty much demands. Leslie just sighs and walks away. As soon as they're out of sight, I turn to Kent and say, who on earth was that? Oh, that's Les, the other model for the club. For context, so far, Kent is the masculine model, and I'm assuming Leslie is the neutral one, which explains why Kent keeps on trying to convince me to be the feminine one. As I said before, the club only currently has 3 members, and Kent keeps on trying to convince me to be the 4th. He says that would make sense because I'm his little sister and everyone would love me so much. Cool, I say, trying to get back on topic. So why were you yelling at them to get back to class? What were they doing at our lunch? Both of the other club members don't have the same lunch as us. Trying to get out of Mr. James' choir class. We go throughout lunch without much trouble. We keep on talking about our next classes. Kent has biology, which he says he's on the verge of failing. By that I mean he has a B-. I'm also talking about my next class, which is math, which I also say I'm on the verge of failing, which means I have a C. Eventually, of course, our next topic comes back to the club. He really, really is trying to get me to join, and I keep on insisting, no, I'm not going to. He says fine, but then reminds me that he'll be out late today because he has club after school. Which really, really sucks for me because the club goes until 6 and you cannot stay in the building unless you have club meeting. And it's the middle of December. Which basically means I'm going to be stuck outside for nearly 3 hours in the freezing cold where I'm simply wearing a cardigan. Another reason it sucks for me is because Kent is my only way home. He's kind of like my only friend, and I cannot drive. I say fine, and we go on to our next classes. No big deal. I find a place outside the school where all the benches are. I begin to work on my math homework, because, like I said, I have a C in math, which is not fantastic. I was up all night working on my math homework, which explains why all of a sudden I'm really sleepy. Maybe I can just close my eyes for just a few minutes. I mean, Kent doesn't even get out until 6. I wake up with a start, and I check my phone. 5:43. And I was sleeping so well, too. How sad. Suddenly, I realize that there's something on me, something big, fuzzy, and heavy. I jump really bad, and I immediately shove it off in a panic, and it isn't until I do that I look, and it's a huge brown fur coat. Who on earth puts their fur coat on a stranger? Anyway, I suddenly notice something bright and pink underneath it. I lift it up, and there's a bright pink sticky note. It says, "Please return to room 2804 by 6 today, or if more convenient, in room 1720 at 7 tomorrow, smiley face." At this point, I'm kind of freaked out. This coat looks super expensive, and they left it on a complete stranger while they were sleeping. At first, I don't believe it. It's probably a trap or a trick, but then I realize it is now 5:49. If I go missing, Kent will 100% call the police. Not to mention, this person did just save me from getting hypothermia. So I grab my bag and start heading inside the school looking for room 2804. I've never been in there before, but hopefully no hall monitor stops me.